Hi, Aquarius. This is Eileen with your April 2019 Psychic Tarot card reading. And we're starting the month of April with the Star card. And the Star card is a wonderful major arcana destiny card. And the Star is going to light the way for you for healing, for prosperity, success. So if you've had, some of you may have had a lot of difficulties that you've gone through in the past, maybe with money, maybe with relationship matters, maybe even in health matters. And the Star card is saying that there's going to be healing for you, that there's going to be prosperity, that the Star will lead you to success. And so, I mean, this is a really wonderful omen to start your month with. I'm tuning in on a psychic level as well as reading the meanings of the cards. And this is a general reading, so some of these cards may resonate with some people, while other cards will resonate with others. But what I'm getting on a psychic level is that some of you are going to find yourselves, you might already be involved with someone that you really care about a lot, that you might either be a newlywed or engaged, or maybe moving in together with someone that you're very happy with and just enjoying your life right now and enjoying your relationships. So I am getting that for some of you, that that's happening in your life at this time. And so you're just feeling happy and healthy and just enjoying your life, feeling good. Let's see what else I'm getting here. I am feeling for some of you, you're still going through some kind of difficulties. It might be financial problems, maybe things at work, with people. For some of you, I'm getting some difficulties at work with people, and possibly other relationship matters. I'm just feeling like maybe things have not improved yet, but the Star card is shining upon you. The Star is lighting and leading the way for you, for healing, for prosperity, for things to improve. So if you're not initially in April seeing improvements, have faith, because this Star energy is really good energy, and I feel like it's working. It's working almost under the surface is the feeling I'm getting here. Like there might be things going on and unfolding under the surface that haven't really completely opened up for you to see yet in the way of improvements. So I'm just getting some good energy there with that card. Next card we have is the Tower card. And the Tower, this is about things crumbling that may have not been built on solid ground. This could be relationships. It could be money situations. It could be friendships that weren't as solid as you wanted them to be, even though you kind of knew they weren't that solid anyway. That's what I'm getting here. For some of you, I'm feeling someone might feel that they've really been closed out of some situation. I don't know if this is at work or in a personal relationship. I'm getting somebody feeling shut out. Like they've just, whatever went on, it's almost like people have made you feel like they don't want any more to do with you. So that feels like that might be specific for one person. But I feel like it wasn't like you didn't really, it's like you didn't really fit into that situation that well anyway. That's what I'm getting. That might have been some group of people you were associated with. It may have been some people at work that you were just kind of trying to fit in with, but it was not a good match. It was not a good fit. It feels like something like that. I'm getting different scenarios for different people. So I'm feeling for some of you that there have been some relationships, that there were problems that have been going on anyway. Arguments and that sort of thing. I mean, it's just a stressful situation to live with. I'm feeling for some of you, this might have to do with even with family members and relatives, some kind of arguing going on. Somebody gets mad at somebody about something and there's all this disagreement. I'm just getting different scenarios like this for some of you. And then others of you, this could have to do with a place you were living or possibly someplace you were working, that it just didn't work out. But you know, it's almost like you knew you didn't really belong there, that you knew there was something better for you anyway. That's the feeling I'm getting here. So it's kind of like sometimes the universe just squeezes us out of places if we're not supposed to be there and we're supposed to be going on to something better. And that's what I'm getting with this Tower card, that don't be trying to pick up the pieces and the crumbs and whatever. Make a fresh start. Be confident. Be strong. There's much better for you up ahead. That's what I'm getting here with this card. No use even trying to recycle something that didn't work out. It wasn't meant to be for you. Whether it was a relationship or a job or a place where you were living, it just wasn't the right thing. Maybe it was for a very short time or some kind of situation like that, but you're supposed to be moving on. That's what I'm getting. And that's what if anyone is affected by this Tower energy, it's the universe saying, okay, you're supposed to be moving on now. And they're kind of giving you a push. And like I said, it's a general reading. So some cards will resonate with some people, while others will resonate with others. If I'm doing a private reading, then I'm focusing in just on that person's circumstances. So everyone may not be affected so strongly by the Tower energy in April. Some of you to some extent, maybe some to other larger extent, you know. Some of you, it might be as simple as somebody that you were being friends with, or so-called friends, and you find out they really weren't good friends after all. You know, it might just be something a little more minor, and others it might be something a little more dramatic. Okay, next card we have is the Fool card. This is another major arcana. Look at all these major arcana cards here. Yeah, you've got 4. You've got the Hanged Man also. You got several of them. Okay, the Fool card. Now, this is pertaining to opportunities. Some of you may be starting a new business. You might be starting a new job. You might be moving, relocating even for work. I'm feeling like somebody might be relocating somewhere because they either have relatives, friends, or somebody they're romantically involved with, and they're moving closer. But this card does, excuse me, I got to get a drink of my water. It does talk about opportunities for some of you that it feels like some of you even know you might be starting a new job, or you might be starting some other new financial endeavor of some kind. There's something you're starting up and getting involved with, and you know this is a good thing for you. You already know you're going to be making money at it, and it's going to go well. That's what I'm getting. I just feel like some of you are just, you know, you've been making your plans. You feel like you're in the right place at the right time for some good opportunities. Yeah, the Fool card is all about taking that leap of faith. You know, it's like if you want to have a new beginning somehow. Maybe you want to move to relocate to another location, or you're starting a new business, or you're starting, maybe you've already had a business and you're doing your business in a different way now. You know, you're making some changes that might open up new opportunities. For some of you, it could be, some of you might just be maybe selling one home and buying another one right now, too. I'm getting that. I'm getting a lot of nice energy here with people feeling good, like they're kind of in a good position in their life right now. So a number of you are going to be in a good place in April. And I always recommend that if you're not familiar with the laws of attraction, learn about the laws of attraction, because a lot of people may not be feeling like they're in a good place right now in their life. They might be feeling like they're having a hard time and money's tough and stuff like that. And if you learn about the laws of attraction and start practicing feeling prosperous and successful, and make it your intention to create magic in your own life, to create the life you want for yourself, whether it's in your personal life and work, making money, your home, whatever it is, and you make it your intention and you're making your plans and you're just going in that direction, just little by little, the universe will, it's like the universe will open the doors and help bring those conditions to you. It really does make a difference if you feel prosperous and feel successful and feel grateful for every little thing you do have, because it just helps for the universe to bring more good to you. So, because there's some good energy here with the Star card, the Fool card. It's just, you've got good energy. Okay, next card we have is the Seven of Cups. And the cups do relate to the water signs of Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and emotions and feelings and love and that sort of thing. So the Seven of Cups, usually that refers to someone being kind of dreamy, being a bit of a dreamy mood. And so for some of you, you might have different choices. You might be looking at different people that you might be attracted to and wondering about them and just kind of imagining, you know, what I feel like with this card, you might be looking at some of these people with rose-colored glasses and thinking that some of them may have better traits than what they actually do. So that's one cautionary note there. If you're in kind of a dreamy mood, that you might not be looking at people realistically. But, I mean, at the same time, I feel like it's okay to be in a dreamy mood here and there, too. You know, I don't really feel like it's all bad. Sometimes it's just a nice little pleasant escape. But otherwise, if you're choosing someone to go out with, to get involved with, that sort of thing, you know, try to use your head, too. Try to look at them realistically. Listen to your intuition. Don't just believe whatever they're telling you or whatever they're portraying to you, because most people do want to make a good impression, especially when they're just getting to know someone. Yeah, so it's just kind of a choices, you know, that some of you might have a number of choices and just kind of not be looking at those choices realistically. Okay, next card we have is the Four of Pentacles. And the Pentacles, now the Four of Pentacles is saying that a number of you Aquarians might be have been working hard to make whatever money that you have, and you're being extra cautious and not wanting to spend any more than you have to. That you're trying to save all the money you can. You just feel like, hey, I've worked really hard for this money. I don't want to let go of it if I don't have to. And the advice of this card is to relax, have faith in the universe, trust in the universal flow. And, you know, it's good to save money. It's good to have a budget. It's good to be reasonable and practical in how you spend your money. But you should be able to treat yourself here and there, too. You know, like if you want to buy something or spend a little money here and there, go out and buy yourself a nice meal or whatever it is that pleases you, you should be able to do that as well. And you don't need to feel fearful. This is like, this card, the Four of Pentacles, is about being fearful. Fearful and lack, like there's not going to be enough. Like, you know, you have to just hold on tight. And when you do that, you block your good from coming to you. So you're not really in the universal flow. So you got to loosen up a little bit, let a little money flow while you're still saving money and, you know, managing your money wisely, but let some money flow too and relax and enjoy yourself as well. Now, also, I'm getting this Four of Pentacles character as a person that could be in some of your lives in April as a potential mate. And this person is like, this is how they live. They're on a real tight budget, and they could have a whole pile of money sitting in the bank and have a really nice home they're living in, but they're going to be real stingy. And so, if whoever you are, some of you might even, somebody might be married to this person or engaged or dating them, because this is a type of person, this Four of Pentacles. And the Pentacles do relate to the earth signs of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So this person could be one of those signs, or maybe have a lot of that in their chart. They're very stable-minded people. So they look on the surface like a really good potential mate. This person will come across like they're very stable. They probably have a good job. They want to have a good home, a nice, happy, a good family. They want stability. and they're willing to work for it, and they're patient. So they can come across as a really good potential mate for someone. But this particular person is kind of miserly. And so if you were to go and marry this person or even move in with them where you're living together, they would be expecting you to be watching every penny. And if you happen to go spend a little money on something you wanted for yourself, even if it's your own hard-earned money from your job, they would be expressing their disapproval, like you're squandering money. So if anyone is engaged to this person or thinking about getting engaged, stop and look at this situation realistically, because who wants to spend their life like that? If you're already married to them, well, you know what you got. So you're dealing with it already. But I mean, you could live in a castle and have a pile of money in the bank, but if you're living with someone who doesn't want you to spend any money, period, unless it's absolutely necessary, I mean, that's kind of a miserable life. So just be aware, whoever this pertains to. Again, it's a general reading. It might only be a couple of people I'm talking to here about this person. I'm not sure. Just be very aware before you make any kind of commitments to anyone that would be long-term, or before you start planning, how you're going to have a family with this person or live happily ever after or whatever. Okay. Next card we have is the King of Cups. And now the cups, again, they do relate to the water signs of Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. And the King of Cups is someone who's fairly successful. He's worked and made money, but he's not a workaholic. He likes to enjoy his life too. He can be a sensitive, nice person also. I'm feeling, now some of you might be feeling like you're embodying the traits of the King of Cups in the month of April. Things might have been just going well for you, and you're feeling prosperous and successful and pleased and just enjoying your home, enjoying what you have, enjoying your work and the money you're making in your job. Enjoying whatever, whether you have family or friendships, whatever, however your lifestyle is, you feel like you're enjoying your life. You're doing well and you're enjoying your life and you're pleased. And this is good. It's a good place to be. Now, for others of you, I feel like this King of Cups could be someone on a more romantic level who will be watching you and attracted to you. I feel like he is single. So if it's someone, and I feel like this is for a female Aquarius. He could be observing you in your workplace. He might be above you, like a manager, owner, whatever, of the place where you work. He could possibly be around where you live, or maybe where you socialize with friends. He might know somebody that you know. It could be something like that too. Yeah, you might just be out socializing with your friends, and he might be there. He might be a little older than you. I'm not sure. Or perhaps not. But he's going to be attracted to you and be kind of amusing and charming and maybe joke around a little bit and flirt a little bit, that sort of thing. He does date different people, but he's not... I feel like if he met someone he was really compatible with, that he would just be seeing that person. I don't feel like he would be dating several people at one time. I don't get that from him. But he's definitely just enjoying his life right now. He's not making any big plans for marriage or any of that at the moment. He could be married at some point. He might have been married in the past even. But right now, he's really enjoying his life. That's what I'm feeling like. So some of you might actually be embodying the traits of the King of Cups, or others of you, this could be like a romantic interest who could be around you, watching you and attracted to you and in some way amused by you and thinking you're good looking and entertaining in some way, or something that he finds very appealing. Okay, next card we have is the Two of Pentacles. And the Pentacles, again, relating to the earth signs of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But also the Two of Pentacles is talking about a lot of you Aquarians in the month of April will be doing a lot of juggling. You're juggling things at work. You're juggling between your work and your personal lives. However, you're really good at doing this. It's like you've been doing this for a while. You know your job really well. Very sharp-minded. Well, Aquarians have really good intellect anyway. They have a lot of clear thinking. They're very intelligent typically. But you're very focused on what you're doing. You're very good at your work. Yeah, you're very comfortable juggling these responsibilities because you've been doing it for a while, so you're really good at it. And people know that. It's like a lot of people look at you like if you're at your job, a lot of people look at you like you do really good quality work. Like you don't, how should I say this? You don't add too much, what's the words I'm trying to figure out here? You can simplify things. You have such clarity in your thinking. You're capable of simplifying your work, whatever it is. Okay, whereas other people might do a lot of extra little things here and there that are really non-necessity things, and you're able to just cut through all that. You have such you're just very clear-minded and very good precision in the way you work. I feel like you're very detail-oriented, really good in that area. Now, I might just be looking at a few people I'm tuning in for here. I'm not sure, but I'm just getting that very, very clearly. But you're accustomed to doing a lot of juggling, and you have a lot of energy and stamina and intention and will and everything just to keep doing what you're doing because it's making money for you. You're building your career. You're building a future for yourself. You're making progress. And you're comfortable with your life. You're comfortable with the progress you're making, and you still, have a lot more you want to accomplish. Now, also on the romantic side, this Two of Pentacles character could be someone that comes into your life for some of you, Aquarius. And it could be someone who is an earth sign, such as Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or they have a lot of that in their chart. And they possess these traits. And this would be someone, again, the earth signs, they like stability. So this person, they're focusing on their career for the most part right now. But this person does plan, like in the back of their mind, they're planning for their life ahead, like maybe to settle down, have a family or whatever, that sort of thing, if they haven't done any of that yet. And so this is a very stable-minded person. So for those of you who meet this person in April as a potential love interest, or who have just recently started dating this person, or you've been with them a while, they have good intentions. This is just a very solid, intelligent person who would be a good mate. Yeah. And they're not stingy like this Four of Pentacles guy either. So just very sharp-minded person, though. They're ambitious. This person's ambitious. That's what I'm getting. So that might just apply to a few of you or one of you. I'm not sure. But that's for somebody. Okay, next card we have is the Queen of Swords. And the swords do relate to the air signs of Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. So a lot of you Aquarians may be embodying the traits of the Queen of Swords in the month of April. And the Queen of Swords is very much a no-nonsense person. It's like she's worked hard. She does a good job. Feels that she's attained a certain amount of success and prosperity in her life. And she feels good about that and just expects that. She just expects good things for herself. But she can also be sharp in her words. She can be kind of a very much no-nonsense person and actually be critical of other people and criticize people kind of easily too if they cross her. So some of you might be in the position of the Queen of Swords in April and just feeling like, hey, I work really hard for everything I have. I'm just in a no-nonsense mood. If you're not doing your share of the work, don't be looking for sympathy here. You got to get organized. You got to take the responsibilities and do your work. It's kind of like some of you might be in that position, whether it's at work or in your home or whatever. And then for others of you, this could be a person in your life in April. It could be, for some of you, it could be somebody coming into your life for a romantic interest. For others of you, this could be someone in your workplace, perhaps, such as a manager or an owner of a business or whatever. And again, though, this person's pretty much no nonsense. This is not a warm, fuzzy person here. So they run a tight ship. So, but they're not. I don't feel like this person goes and looks for people to pick on. I don't get that. I just feel like she's very no nonsense, very intelligent, very sharp-minded, and just doesn't have a lot of patience for people who are not doing their share. I'll put it that way. She could be someone also now, for some of you, if you're applying for something like a car loan, mortgage, I am feeling she's not overly generous if you're applying for something, or even maybe a raise at work or a promotion. She really is, I feel like she tends to be kind of conservative in her thinking, that she would tend to be very conservative and not, like if she's giving raises, she would give a smaller amount of raise than somebody who's more generous. If she's making car loans for people, she would be maybe less likely to approve a loan, or else she approves a loan for a lower amount than what you wanted. She's capable of being that way, okay? It's just she's conservative and cautious in her thinking in a lot of ways, I feel like. Okay, next card we have is the Page of Pentacles. And again, you've got a few Pentacle cards. Okay, Pentacles, again, relating to the earth signs, Taurus, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And the Page of Pentacles is talking about some good news relating to money or your work, or something financial. Some of you by the end of April may be getting some good news about money. Some of you could be finding out that you're getting a job you applied for. Some of you maybe have been waiting on a sum of money to arrive, and it finally arrives, or you get something in the mail that you find out it is coming, or something. So this is a good positive sign here for a little more prosperity coming your way. Now also, on the romantic side, a page as a person represents someone who might be in their 20s. For some of you, if you're like in your 20s and single, you might meet someone new who they could be an earth sign, like a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or they might have a lot of that in their chart. And that person may be trying to get acquainted with you, but I feel like they're going to be attracted to you and be a little shy about it. So they're not going to be real pushy or aggressive about things. And they're going to be admiring you, and it could be somebody in your workplace, or if you go to school, it might be someone at school, or in your social circle. Maybe you're out with your friends, and maybe some of your friends know this person, or they're around with their friends or whatever. It just feels like someone who's attracted to you and finds you interesting, intelligent, good looking, or whatever, and they'd like to approach. They're kind of building up the confidence to approach you and get acquainted. This could turn in, now this person is interested in more than friendship, but they'll start out just trying to get acquainted and get to know you almost as a friend or semi-friend or acquaintance or something. They're not going to go real fast trying to move things ahead. They're just going to take one step at a time. I mean, it could just remain a nice friendship, but it could turn into a romance. And this is a nice person. They're very honest and down to earth, good quality person. Excuse me. Next card we have is the Hanging Man, or they call it the Hanged Man in the other decks. And the Hanging Man, this is another major arcana card also. I got to get a sip of my water here. This is referring to a lot of you Aquarians might be feeling like a lot of things are up in the air for you by the end of April. Perhaps you're waiting to see if you're going to change jobs, or if you're going to get a raise or get a promotion, or you might be waiting. I feel like for somebody, they're waiting on something about a relationship. That's what I'm feeling like. That might be one person I'm tuning in for. I feel like there's something you're waiting on. You're not hearing anything. It's like there's someone that you started talking to or dating or something, and you're interested, and then all of a sudden, it's almost like they've been real quiet, like you got silence on their side. Something like that I'm getting. I don't know if they said they were just real busy or they had to go out of town or what it was. And it's almost kind of like you're waiting. You're waiting to see, well, what's going on? Are they going to get in touch with me again? Do they want to go out again? Or do they want to go out at all? You know, that sort of thing. And then for others, there might be some living arrangement that you're waiting on to change. It could be you've been living in one place and you know you need to move to another place. You might be waiting for a place to come available for you, whether you're renting or buying. Some of you, it might be a work situation also, where there's some kind of plans or changes going on at work and you're waiting to see how things affect you with that. Yeah, I'm getting different scenarios for different people. The one good thing about being in the hangman position is that the hangman is not suffering. You know, he's just kind of hanging out there. It gives you a chance to think about your circumstances, think about your life, and decide what's good for you, what's not so good for you. Like the person who might be waiting because somebody's giving them the silent treatment all of a sudden. I mean, you might come to the realization, well, why would I even be waiting on someone if they can't even act like they're interested enough to contact me? You know, why would I bother with them? You might come to that conclusion and decide, hey, I'm going to move on with my life. If they want to contact me, fine. I'm not going to just be waiting on them. It could be anything like that. Or if you're changing jobs, whatever it is, it gives you a chance to weigh things out. Think about your life, think about what's good for you, and listen to your feelings, listen to your intuition rather than what other people might have said is good for you or not good for you. And so it's not a bad place to be. It's like a little, you're just in a little stationary position for a little while, that's all, before things move forward in May. Okay, now this deck I've been using, this is the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti. And what I want to do now is pick one card from the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins cards by Doreen Virtue. So, okay, so I'm going to shuffle these. And if you like my videos, be sure and check for your rising and moon signs as well, because you might get some additional insights or messages in those readings as well. Let's see. Okay. And feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. And be sure and subscribe to my channel so you'll be notified whenever I post new videos too. If you have subscribed already, I thank you for your subscriptions. Okay, so what's the message for Aquarius for April 2019? Aquarius. What's the message for Aquarius for April 2019? Aquarius, April 2019. Magical Mermaids and Dolphins. Okay, let me go ahead and fan these out. Okay, this sounds good. Helpful person. Someone wants to help you. Think of whom that might be and initiate contact. That's a good message. Helpful person. Someone wants to help you. Think of whom that might be and initiate contact. Okay, that's a good message. Now, I'm going to pick one card from Nature's Whispers by Angela Hartfield with artwork by Josephine Wall. Okay. Now, what's the message for Aquarius for April 2019? Aquarius, April 2019. What's the message for Aquarius? Okay, let's see. I'm going to give it one more shuffle. And then fan these out. Okay. This one says Inner Truths. And that's number 16, so I'll look it up in the booklet. Oh, are those a bunch of crystals? Yeah, I think it's crystals. I've got different lighting here. Part of the light's and part of it's bright, the other part's shadowy. There's so much detail in these cards. Okay, I'm going to look this up. Number 16, Inner Truths. Okay. Okay, number 16. Inner Truths. There is a lot of depth to your feelings. You are on your way to understanding your feelings and desires more clearly. The next steps on your path will soon reveal themselves. Stay vigilant to new opportunities that may lead to the beginnings of novel projects or assist with current ventures. Look around you and within you. Be willing to do the work at the deepest level, as you will find jewels of wisdom, knowledge, and the inner voice all waiting patiently to assist you. Nature's crystals are created deep within the earth. Go deep and find your own treasures. That's good advice. I like that card. Okay, and last but not least, I'll pull one from the Archangel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Okay, Archangels, what's your message for Aquarius for April 2019? What's your message for Aquarius for April 2019? April 2019. Aquarius. Okay, April 2019. I'm going to give it one more shuffle and fan these out. What's your message for Aquarius for April 2019? Oh, I always like it when I see this one come up. This one says, hello from heaven. Archangel. Oh, wait. It's not focusing. Archangel Azrael. It's not. Why is, oh, wait. I think this is better. Archangel Azrael, your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. Still wasn't focusing as well as I'd like it to. Let's see. Hello from heaven, Archangel Azrael. Your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their and feel their loving blessings. I love that message. That is such a wonderful message to end on. And this is not only your loved ones that are people. This also represents your furry loved ones or not so furry loved ones, any creature friends and family members that have passed on who are now in heaven, or saying hello to you, that they're doing fine and they're watching over you, they're with you, they love you. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. Your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. I love that. That's such a wonderful message to end on. Okay, Aquarius. Well, I hope you like your video for April. Be sure and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet, so you'll be notified as I post new videos. Check for your rising and moon signs. See what messages you might find that apply to you on your rising and moon sign readings. And feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. So thank you for watching my video. Have a wonderful April and happy spring.